All right, here we go. On my count. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
What do we got?
Traumatic deceleration injury. Victim was an unrestrained rear seat passenger.
Hell of a ride he got.
Real E-ticket put him in severe distress.
Pulse is weak, agonizing respiration.
We bagged en route.
What about the other victim?
We had to pronounce him at the scene. Cubicle 2's clear.
Kevin, I'll let you know as soon as I do.
Let's get an X-ray.
BP is 60, palpated, pulse is 130.
Pupils are fixed and blown.
All right, stand back for the chest X-ray.
And clear.
Chris.
I'm not doing this.
We have a patient here. You can't just walk away.
I just did.
Put your gloves back on and get back to work.
I disqualify myself.
Give me 4 units of O-neck blood in here. I want to see the pictures.
I'm on it.
Give me the chest tray. We don't have time to get them to the OR.
Eve, let me die.
You bastard. You're not going anywhere. All right, give me another doctor in here right now. Come on, people, we got a life to save. Let's go, let's go.
So what are you hoping for?
That Cooper dies a slow, painful death and spends an eternity rotting in hell. You?
Well, I'd rather he spend his life behind bars, isolated from the rest of the world. I think that would be justice.
Chris, what's going on?
Is he dead?
No, Eve's working on him.
Well, why aren't you in there with her?
Because I didn't work my butt off to couldn't be objective. Find someone to replace me.
Hey, where are you going?
I just gotta get out of here, okay?
Well, I'll come with you.
No, Julie, please. I just want to be alone right now. Going off the clock for an hour.
Whoa. Thank you.
Come on, let's go.
Where's the fire?
Greg Cooper was brought into ER.
What happened?
He was being transferred to another prison facility when the van crashed into a tree.
Well, who took the call in ER?
Chris and Eve. Something's going on, though, because they called for backup.
Excuse me. Is Dr. Kasabian in?
She's not on today.
Oh, what about Dr. Ramsey?
He's unavailable right now. Do you want to tell me what's wrong?
I had some surgery the other day. It was minor, and I'm having some side effects.
Okay, let me write this down.
Okay.
Okay, what kind of side effects are you having?
Low fever, and it's kind of red around the stitches.
Fever and redness.
I'm sure it's nothing, but my husband insisted that I come in.
Once you sign in, have a seat, and someone will be right with you eventually, okay?
We have accumulation of fluid in the mediastinum and intrapleural area.
BP is 50 palpated.
Hey,
We're gonna crack him.
want me to page Monica?
Sure, but I'm not waiting for her. How's he look?
Not good. She's ready to go in.
We'll call upstairs, home to get an OR ready.
Yep.
Okay, I'll take over. No, I'm fine.
Matt and I can do this.
I said I've got it taken care of.
Reporters are calling wanting to know what's happening. What do we tell them?
We're open. Everything's under control here.
Go on, Karen.
Karen, what is going on in there?
I have to deal with media, but if you want to walk with me, I'll fill you in on the way.
There it is.
I see it.
His heart rate is dropping.
Come on, Cooper, show us what you're really made of.
Eve, he's decompensating.
Stay with me.
He's in a systole. Eve.
Damn it, don't you die on me!
Eve,
Give me the epi now.
Eve, call it.
I am not losing him. No one leaves this room until his heart is beating again. Now give me the epi. Come on, Cooper. Come on.
He's bleeding out.
Don't die on me.
Eve, call it.
Damn it, am I the only person in this room trying to save this man's life? Come on, Cooper, come on.
Eve. Listen, hey, he's gone. Okay, let it go. Let it go.
Come on, Cooper. Time of death, 1436.
I'll have someone notify his parents and a coroner.
Thanks. How are you doing? It's like, no matter where I go, he follows me. You know, I actually thought for a minute this was another one of his tricks. A way to get back inside my head.
That's never gonna happen, Julie.
The only way I will ever be free of him is if he dies.
Looks like maybe you get your wish.
He's dead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I was in the room when Eve called it.
Thanks for telling us, Karen. Are you okay?
I thought if I ever heard those words, that suddenly my life would change, that somehow I'd feel different.
Why don't you give it some time to sink in?
He took so much away from me.
Yeah, but he's gone. Julie, he's gone and he's not coming back.
Neither is what I lost.
Eve,
Yeah,
I can finish the paperwork. Why don't you take a break?
I don't need to.
I'm gonna go talk to Alan.
What? About what?
Media. They're really breathing down our necks. As if they weren't already. Just call me if you need anything, okay?
Yes, thank you. Well, not only do we lose our patients, we get to clean up the mess after them.
Mm-hmm. You need a hand?
He got his wish. Ask and you shall receive.
I had to see this for myself.
Oh, he's dead, all right. I should know. I held his lifeless heart in my hand.
Eve, I'm sorry you had to be the one to do this.
You and me both.
You did your job.
Did I? Maybe I held back just a little, hoping he would die.
You wouldn't do that. It's not in you.
Hey, I was here, and I saw you work harder than anyone to try to keep this jerk alive.
And I failed.
No one's gonna lose sleep over this one.
What do you say we get out of here for a while?
Hi, it's me again. Listen, I have to go pick up my daughter at school, and I was wondering if you would mind paging Dr. Ramsey just one more time.
He's not going to be available for another 10 minutes.
Well, I can't leave my daughter at school all by herself.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry, but we are totally swamped here. And to be honest, it could be another 10 minutes or another 10 hours before the doctor's available.
My husband really wanted me to get checked out.
Well, maybe if it's not an emergency, you should go home and come back tomorrow. It's up to you.
Could you tell Dr. Ramsey that I was here?
Camille Owens. Thanks.
Death becomes him.
Delicate as ever.
You should be as relieved as anyone, Kevin.
He was a human being. He was someone's son, someone's brother.
He ruined a lot of lives, using your blueprint for murder.
Gray Cooper was a sick man long before I ever wrote General Homicide.
You know, for someone who's recovering from such a serious stab wound, you certainly do keep popping up all over the place, don't you?
The ubiquitous Kevin Collins. You should get used to it.
If you're feeling so much better, why don't you check out?
Oh, I will. As a patient. The doctor will be checking back in.
I don't know if it's going to be that simple.
And here I thought you'd be so excited at the thought of working with me every single day.
Did I mention to you Alan asked for my input on your reinstatement?
Why, no. You didn't. But I'm sure you'll approach that with the same level of integrity and honesty as you do everything else in your life. I'll be seeing you.
Hey, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. Oh, God, your hands are freezing.
It's up on the roof.
The one place I didn't look. He's dead.
I know. I ran into Harmon on the elevator. He told me. How are you?
Better, now that you're here. Chris, why did you leave the ER?
I had to.
Why?
I couldn't see myself treating him. Maybe saving his life, not after what he did to you.
You did that for me. Thank you. Eve.
Julie, can you give us a minute?
You don't have to take anything from her.
It's okay. We need to talk.
How could you?
I'm sorry.
How dare you walk out like that?
I didn't have a choice, Eve.
You made a choice. To leave. Not just Cooper, me.
Look, you don't understand.
Don't give me that I don't understand.
Do you really think I wanted to be in there with my hands all over the man who tried to kill Kevin? And for the record, contrary to popular belief, Cooper did have a heart. I should know because I busted my ass trying to save it.
You made your choice. I made mine.
We don't get to choose who we treat. That's not our job.
I was way too involved. I couldn't stay detached.
I thought you were a better doctor than that. I thought you were a better friend.
Hey, you know this wasn't an easy decision for me.
Yeah, well, you made it. And now you're gonna have to live with it.
Oh, come on, Eve.
Go to hell.
Hey, you mind if I come in?
Guess not. Who are you?
I'm Dr. Locke, and I work with a lot of kids here in the hospital, although I must say you're one of the more famous ones.
I am?
Oh, absolutely. Everyone knows who Neil Kanellos is.
Cool.
So I thought I'd come by and introduce myself. Although we actually met one time before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, you spent it with my family.
At Kevin's house.
Yeah, my grandma's married to his dad.
Well, that makes you and Kevin sort of like family, then.
Sort of. He's my buddy.
That's really neat, because Kevin is a really, really nice guy. I'm just sorry he hasn't been by to see you more lately. I hope you haven't felt neglected.
Nah, he's been helping around the hospital. Ever since the strike, they've really needed it.
But still, I'm sure you miss having him to talk to. Especially since you found out the truth about your dad.
How'd you know about that?
Well, Kevin told me. Uh-oh. Was he supposed to keep that a secret?
Not really.
Still, I bet you didn't want him telling me, someone that you hardly know.
It's okay. It's not like I made him swear not to tell anyone.
Neil, if Kevin said something that he shouldn't, you really should let your parents know about it. I know that Kevin is a friend, and he's a really nice guy, but he's a doctor, too. And doctors, well, we have rules that we're supposed to follow. You see, we're not supposed to betray the trust of our patients. You did the right thing, and I love you for it.
You did everything you could.
I'm not so sure.
He tried to kill me, and I survived. That took away any power he ever had over me. Today, you fought to save his life. And by doing that, you did the same thing. He's gone. Let him go.
I'm afraid to let go.
I'm here.
Just hold me.
As long as you want.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next Port Charles.
On the next Port Charles.
Pass the word along to the rest of the staff. I want them to stay in the hospital unless it's absolutely necessary for them to leave.
You have the kind of strength that people are drawn to.
Cast your vote in the Port Charles Weekly Poll, only at abc.com, part of the Go Network.
The only thing worse than being in jail...
You got a problem?
Yeah, you. ...is sharing a cell with your worst enemy.
There's a line in the sand. You cross it, and I will kill you.
You little rodent. Who will survive?
Time to hit the showers, you two.
Idiot. It's an arresting All My Children, ABC Daytime.